Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I really hope you're ready for this one. This is really big news on ASA, the release of it. A lot of the, QOLs, yes, quality of life stuff, and a lot of changes that, ASA is going to get released with and not released with. So we'll just put it that way. I'm going to go through this. Maybe I will make a shorter version of the video, but this is going to be an extended version, just so you know. Not impressed. Not impressed. And at the end of this video, I'm definitely going to, give some points out to Wildcard. And I mean, insane. Anyway, let's get going with it. So they just had a little music video thing going on here. I'm sorry, I thought you could see my cursor, but apparently not. But anyway, that video. Um, Nothing fancy. Like I said, just a little music thing. As we stand, blah, 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 blah. I'm not gonna, pull a load of crisis. I'm not gonna sit here and just, read this and yeah, it's nothing. Anyway, okay, new dino. Great, great. Wild, domesticated, cool, cool. Okay, so here we go with this. Um, so we're going to recap some of the information we've shared regarding Ark Survival Ascended and the Crunch, along with touch them, whatever. Yeah, same thing. What's ASA? Obviously, if you don't know, go ahead and take the time and go read this or pause it if you want. When's it launching? They are launch is just around the corner at the end of October. Okay, so you shut down servers, official servers, and we got to wait a month. I kind of understand that a little bit. Yes, I know people are going to hate me on that one, but I understand. I mean, they were really trying to, well, they say they were trying to keep up on the servers, but we all know how that goes. No offense, Wildcard. Sorry, actually, all the offense. Um, yeah. Okay. Sure. End of October. We know you guys got a deadline, money deadline, so understandable. Where can you play it? Same thing. Xbox, PlayStation 5, PC, Windows, and Steam. Why are you doing it? If you want to take a second to read that, I'm just going to kind of read myself through the important parts. I don't want to drag this on too long because I can go for like 45 minutes to an hour. All right, so we go down. We're going to start reading this. So, Ark's code base has been rewritten. It's an artwork recreated by hand. Take full advantage of Unreal Engine 5, including its Lumen and Nanite systems. Okay, cool. I like that. I do like that part. Advanced graphics features such as dynamic water. We already kind of knew about that. Complete interactive physical foliage and more systems to create a beautiful, immersive, next generation experience. Cool. Love it. We kind of all saw the dynamic water coming. Fine. I really like the foliage. Part of that. I think that's going to be really cool. Make it more, obviously natural. Anyway, not dragging on too long. Cross-platform modding. A lot of people are going to be, I don't know, some people that are kind of going back and forth with this. I'm all about it. I do like it. We're working with Overwolf to provide an industry-first cross-platform modding experience. Where mods created on PC are delivered directly to your consoles from a custom modding backend and in-game user mod browser. The modding capability for creators, including using the full power of Unreal Engine 5, including Blueprint, to create anything, any kind of new content or gameplay within Ark. I know a lot of people are like, well, it's gonna, really, I'm sure somebody's gonna find a workaround and, put some kind of cheat in there. I'm like, look, they're going to put some kind of, limitation, to it in a way. Like, I don't know, limitation is the wrong word. But they're going to crack down if anything stupid's going on. It might not be right off the bat, like, typical, but, eventually they'll catch on and so forth. But again, this is more of the modding, like, unofficial stuff. So it's not like it's going to official. So full cross-platform multiplier, cool. A little bit more on that later. Not a huge deal, but I really do. I mean, it's a huge deal. I do like that is full cross-platform eventually, but we'll get to that later. New content, quality of life improvements, balance, gameplay changes, including but not limited to. Over time, I'll be releasing 11 brand new dino creatures. We all know that, throughout each map. They're going to, put out a couple per map. Cool. New mini map system. I'm excited for that. Pan, zoom, pings, etc. I'm actually really excited about the mini map system. New structures, display cases, smaller tech teleporters. I'm excited about that. Building pieces, a major building system overhaul. I'm really hoping this isn't like how this community crunch is in a little bit here. You're going to see in a couple minutes. That I really hope the building system is actually going to actually be better and not a complete shit show. That's what I'm hoping for. New gameplay items, nice, awesome. No, marvelous. No, very very detailed on that. New gameplay items. Cool. I mean, are we launching like what are we launching? Are we launching dildos out of rocket launchers? Like, what are we talking about? This is ridiculous. Anyway, dynamic. Yeah, I had to throw that in there. I had to be funny. Dynamic navigation mesh and creature pathfinder overhaul. Mm, to me, that's a. I don't know. To me, that can go a couple different ways. I honestly I don't really kind of understand. I think the dynamic navigation mesh, the creature pathfinding overhaul. I'm guessing is going to be more of the creature finding creature kind of thing. I have no idea exactly what that entails. Total user interface revamp, UI revamp. Okay, dying to see how that is. Yeah, I guess I'm just excited for that. In a way. Photo mode. Sure. Never a huge thing for me. New camera systems for players and dinos with the option to revert to the old systems. Okay, cool. At least we get to revert to the old ways, just in case we're like, nah, don't like it. Thank you. Appreciate that one. That was a good play. New player character assets with revamped and the improved customization. No offense, but I could totally see this being a total wild card move. New player character assets with revamped and improved customization. So are we talking about a bicep arm going a little bit bigger? I mean, we're just going to add like one or two tabs. I mean, in my opinion, I mean, I don't know. That's gonna be something more I touch base on as in my whole message to wild card kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I could see it being kind of so minute that where it's like, oh wow, we're excited for nothing. Gamepad virtual cursor UI input system. No idea. I have no idea what. I mean, I understand what that means, but I don't understand what that. I mean, sure. We'll see how that goes. Whatever that is. New Dino Manager system. View the real-time status and track locations of all your creatures at will through one unified menu. Totally love it. I do think that's a cool idea. I think it's a good idea. Is it like exactly to me going through more of the survival aspect of things? Not really. I don't. I mean, it's. I don't know. I kind of like the whole like. I mean, yeah, it's really nice whenever sorry, wild card, whenever the game decides to bug the hell out, and then like for example, like what was it, a couple years ago, or hell, even not too long ago, where you have a dino and all of a sudden it's teleporting to a whole other side of the map in a corner or flying or skyboxing somewhere. Well, okay, that's cool. I mean, thank you for that. So we don't have to put trackers because of that. But I mean, I don't know. I hope that's not going to beat up the server even more. Oh, and just so you guys know, and much more. Of course, why not? Key thing to remember is that Ark Survival Ascended will include all its previously released DLCs and maps in its remastered form, and will have its own content roadmap. This will include new story content for the game, its own gameplay, quality of life changes, new DLC, seasonal events, and more. Okay, normal, typical, fine. I mean, yeah, like we understand you're just going throughout you're basically replaying the story for, probably 2 years until Arc 2's made. Awesome. Will there be a pre-order? If you want to read this, fine. Well, yeah, I'll go through it. We aren't planning on making Ark Survival Ascended available for pre-order. You can purchase the game towards the end of the October when we reveal the trailer and related media. Yeah, you guys said you were going to be revealing this. I don't know how long ago. You guys are going to about all the every step of the way. Yeah, I have a better luck going on a fucking diet. So, yeah, I'm better off just eating fucking cucumbers until this thing releases. And actually, I might lose 100 fucking pounds. Cool. Good job, WildCard. Thanks for making me skinny. Anyway, there are no plans to allow anyone to access the game early. You will all have access to it at the same time. Stupid. Fucking stupid. You better at least have some people on here beta testing. I'm really hoping that's what you're doing. You need content creators or so. I mean, you don't even have them released, but people that have so many hours. I got 16K hours on this thing. There's so many other people that have even more than I do. Why are you not having people beta? Oh my god, why do I keep on saying beta? Fuck, beta testing this. Why? Why are you not? And guess what? That's going to cut down a shitload of your cheaters right out of the gate. You know you're going to have people trying to take over the system, take over the game, especially PvP. Well, I mean, it doesn't even matter because people are cloning and duping and blah, blah, blah. Oh, man, wait until you guys know. Wait until what I read later. I can't wait to get to that part, and I'm going to shit. Anyway, you guys need to start doing that. It's absolutely insane that you're not having people beta test this. Not even just like your own team members and your own company. Because, I mean, obviously, no offense, you guys are so closed in and like, I'm trying to think of the exact phrase, but like you guys are so narrowed in, like it's like putting your palm in front of your face, like touching your nose. You guys are nearsighted. You guys are so nearsighted that you guys have no idea, and not to mention, you guys don't even listen to community. You read it, and then you take the whole wrong way, like releasing the game in Ark 2. But that's another point I'll get at the end of this video. So as we intend to set the game live immediately, sure, when it's ready to purchase, you cannot preload it. I'm sorry, let me read that again. As we intend to set the game live immediately, when it's ready to purchase, you cannot preload it. So yes, you cannot pre-order and pre-install it and then play it's all in one. Yeah, I think we got that. Cool. Tell us more about crossplay. How will that work? You guys will read that. Basically, yeah, we'll just keep going. Phase 1 launch, time frame October. Crossplay, basically, long story short, the crossplay be enabled for Xbox, Windows PC, not Steam, Windows PC, and PlayStation 5. Crossplay will not work for Steam PC at launch. I understand because it is a lot of stuff. I mean, for those that don't know, there's a lot that goes into, going cross-platform between PC and Xbox or PC and PlayStation, just even one of those in general. It's a lot. So I do kind of understand you guys are trying to focus maybe more on the important things. 100% understand. Fine. That's basically what all that is. So I'm just kind of explaining it. Full crossplay, they're talking about having it by December. So as you read this, crossplay during this phase, crossplay is now enabled for all platforms, meaning Steam can play with Xbox and vice versa, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Same thing. Again, they plan on doing it as long as everything's going kosher, December, if not early in the year. You guys could have just put that in there. Which is have been made to servers. Here we go. This is when we're gonna start getting a little dirty. Okay. So we made a few changes to our servers. First of all, we've increased the stasis replication range for structures significantly, and dinos by about 70%. This is fun. This means you'll be able to see from further away before then they de-render additionally. Or they de-render. Additionally, we'll be making use of instanced... Oh, yeah, oh my god. I'm reading right. Instance rendering for all our structure tile sets. So, like they say, think building pieces, meaning bases are going to run a lot better. I don't see how we're having problems with servers in the first place. I agree with upping it 100%. You know, I mean, I run view distance on Epic all the time, and I feel like it's just too short, um, in my opinion. So, I mean, by 70%, yeah, that might be right in the spot. I was kind of thinking more like a 30-40 ish. But okay, I'll go with that. Moment still they're still keeping their servers capped at 70 players. With a lot of other changes we made, we've had to make some trade-offs, and right now, the tech nor hardware isn't quite there yet to increase the slot cap much higher. We'll be evaluating this over time and see whether we can increase it as further engine upgrades and optimizations come through. You know, either Epic or them. Of course, player run unofficial servers can increase to 100 plus players. You know, same thing over and over. So what content changes have been made for day one? Caves, rafts, cryopods. Oh, I can't wait for this one. This is a hot topic. You know what? Fuck all this shit. We're going down. Overhauled building. Yeah, okay. Again, this is like a loaded crisis video. I mean, we're just repeating and repeating and repeating. So overhauled building. Yeah, we got that in the first, section like this. Disabled leveling of movement speed on creatures and players on official network. Unofficials can change this via config, of course. We see the conversations, but we already did a while back, blah, blah, blah. Let me read this again. Disabled leveling of movement speed on creatures and players. You're fucking kidding me. You're kidding me. On creatures? Okay. Not happy about it, but okay. Probably we get away with that. Players, though, that speed better be up there, because that's yeah. I'm sorry. I totally disagree. I mean, if you actually read the Discord that like the admins don't pay attention to either. If you actually read that general Discord and actually paid attention to the community and stuff, this is definitely one of the top bullshit things you guys could have done. That's horrible. I do not understand that. I would honestly, please explain, when I go through this and you get, and do the message, because I'm probably going to do a whole other video, just like a message to Wildcard or in everybody making this. But anyway, this is huge. Please, I hope you understand it, to somehow take that back, or at least explain why. Because sorry, you guys have a total reputation of just leaving us hanging with our dicks out. 100%. Anyway, so that's a big one. So no, you cannot level up your movement speed anymore on your character. Small dino quality of lives. Awesome. That's marvelous. I mean, do they get more of a food stat? Do they woo? I mean, a little bit more, I mean, you already told us and, punch us in our dicks about how, we can't do our movement speed. But anyway, breeding changes. Okay. I'm not going to go too much in detail about this and explain everything. If you understand breeding, cool. If not, maybe if you want to look it up and whatever, or just, ask somebody. So anyway, there is a multiplier. God, I might as well work for WildCard. Multiplier that basically it helps increase your mutations. So basically, they have given breeding its own multiplier. Why do I keep on saying it like it's multiplayer? Jesus. Don't know what that means. I do not understand. Okay, that's great. So they set their own multiplier for it. No idea what it is. Normal. No idea. We have not fixed getting more than 20 mutations. But we removed the 255 cap so that servers can specify a cap. For officials, yes, they are leaving at 255. But like they say, it's open to adjustments. Okay, so my intentions on this, they're leaving it the breeding system exactly how it is. Can't get any more than 20 mutations. You know, obviously, if you bring it over to the other side, blah blah bloop bloop bloop. Again, if you understand breeding, cool. To me, they are not changing it. Cool. Of course, these examples don't cover everything. Yeah, no kidding. You can expect to see redesign in ASA. But we could wax lyrical about the environment, water, sky, and how adorable wild babies are, but we'll let the game speak 1,000 words really soon. Yeah, shit. Character, great game, but just like you guys are ruining it. There you go. I mean, put in the comments if I'm wrong or right. Character creation overhaul. It was a paramount to our art team that we overhaul the creation system for ASA so that characters look less survival jank, and we successfully did that. But then we decided to say screw it and allow you to mess with all the bones and scalars anyway. So yeah, so you can make something that feels nice and polished, or you can choose to make a character of questionable proportions that looks like it belongs to Ark Survival Evolved but next gen. Oh, okay. So we can customize our character. Okay, cool. No idea. I don't care. The DLSS, RTX DI, and the frame gen. They're working very closely with NVIDIA and blah 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 blah. Ooh. Unreal Engine 5.2, why not 5.3? AKA the 5.3 was a little bit too complicated. So they stuck with the 5.2. Understandable. That's fine. You know, keep to what you know. I 100% understand and I agree and I respect that. Gameplay 1. I'll 100% be able to see the game via a trailer screenshots before you purchase the game in October. Probably like 2 days in advance. So, I mean, but again, they did say they're going to, give us content up until then, well, like they said for a couple months now. But fuck it. So not getting any more specific than that. Yeah, that's normal. Thanks, guys. What about cheaters? Yes, they are going to actually keep their bounty program. Thank you. I think you really need to just start having server admins. I mean, just like kind of like how unofficials are. Just literally, I mean, hire some people. I mean, it would just be better off that way. Just have some people with some the creator guns or whatever, just have admin commands, just have full-blown admins. You have like a couple that run around all the time, switching the servers, watching people, making sure they're not doing anything stupid. Boom. Look, that's done. Easy. Yeah, you guys should have did this years ago. I've stated this, I don't know how many times, years ago. Just fix it. That's all you got to do. A couple admins that run around and just check and see, look in the mesh spots. Dude, it's so easy. I don't understand. Anyway, survival of fittest, I don't care, so I'm not even gonna bother. No survival of fittest. Oh, so there isn't gonna be one, by the way. Will there be a queue? Don't care. Events, extra life, yes, they are. Excuse me. Yes, they are gonna do extra life, the bonus rates and all that. They are gonna do the seasons and the all the extra all the events like normal. So thank you for at least keeping those. That's good. Creature submissions. I'm not even going to go over that. Developer Q&As, blogs, blah, blah, blah. We haven't intentionally, whatever. So they are going to, do a Q&A at some point. So we'll see how that goes. And so there's that. So that's done. We've gone over everything. But huge things to go over right now. So if you're just breezing over this and you're just kind of going toward the end of the video, so no cryopods, right? No cryopods. Those are gone. I understand. Like, I'm not complaining about no cryopods because it's like, oh, well, you guys get used to it, and the SOG people. Number one, if I hear somebody else say that, I'm going to eat a cucumber, okay? That's what's going to happen. I'm going to go on a fucking diet. Okay, shut up. I understand that. Totally understand. I know all the OGs and all the people that started. You guys didn't have cryopod, yeah. And look, there wasn't as many people back then as there is now. So you have how many extra hundreds, if not thousands, percent of people that play more now on official networks, right? Gen 2, okay? Gen 2, when their servers open, the first day, there were people, we were hitting dino caps. First day. Yes, I understand Striders, blah, blah, blah. Okay, gotcha. Understand. There's other ones too. Valgero. What was it? Valgero, Extinction. Then everybody found out cryopods. Like, oh, cool. So until people got cryopods, yeah, there were dino caps. And people were hitting them. Yeah, so dino caps is huge. So you're going to sit there and keep on wasting all your kibble when you just got them trying to tame a theory. And you can't tame it because, well, I'm sorry, guys, there's too many dinos out. So unless they're going to max the dino cap, which isn't going to matter anyway, because there's going to be so many people that are, well, maybe not anymore, so many people that are going to want to play, but they can't tame anything. Then why are we playing the game? That's dumb. So then we're going to just, maybe wait a couple months if we haven't moved on to a new game by then. So, AKA, no, it's not the bitch about because, oh, well, it makes it easier to do things. Yes, it does. But, hey, guess what, everybody? It's a survival game, right? It's a survival game. So, like, yeah, I mean, it's not like, oh, hey, we just landed on a damn planet and like, oh, yeah, we just have everything so much easier. Yay. No, it's not why I'm bitching. So your servers are taking a shit as it is now. So they're going to shit even more. Not to mention because of that dino cap. You have so many things like the cryopods is huge, and then the movement speed is another thing for characters and player or the characters and animals. I get it. I get the animal thing. That's fine, whatever, but not the people, not the characters. That I cannot believe you guys did that. Just so many things. I mean, there's so many other things to change. Like, you start listening to your community. That's it. That's literally. I mean, that's a huge thing. Listening to community. You guys are so nearsighted. You guys aren't even. You don't get like it's. Yeah, sorry. You're showing everybody that you just don't give two shits. You don't like that. That's exactly what you're doing. Like, at least explain it. You see people bitching. I mean, you have a community manager, right? I know he lies a lot. I mean, he's lied on the last two Extra Life events, and swearing and cussing and shit. But he doesn't though, right? Yeah. So he'll lie about something small like that, but he ain't gonna lie about anything bigger, right? Yeah. You have a community manager. Obviously, he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing, right? There's quite a few people that should be actually addressing a lot of questions that people have. Like, do that. That's all you got to do. I mean, that's literally it. Like, hey guys, look, we Gen 2 servers. Everybody bitched about them for how long? And what'd you guys do? You guys acted like nobody was even asking a question. How many live streams were you doing of that? Yeah, quite a few. Look, we all love the game, okay? But long story short, is either you need to start working with people that know the game in and out on this side, right? You guys, supposedly, you guys know on that side, you guys need to reach out this way. Otherwise, this game's it's going to keep going down. Guys, we're losing players in the first place. Don't stop losing them. You're losing them because you're, no offense, again, you're not listening to us. Get some content creators. Get some beta testers, people you trust. And, hey, first time they release something, boot, they're gone. Whatever. Get some people in there that beta test this stuff. You get, instead of hey, well, we're just trying to make it the perfect. And guess what? Mark my words. Whole bunch of shit's going to be messed up. Yes, I'm not saying that not every game comes out and it's beautiful and perfect. Absolutely not. No, not everybody's perfect, right? But sorry, you guys take it to a whole new level. There's how many memes, how many jokes, how many people bullshit and say a whole bunch of shit but it's true though. Guys, we love the game. Let us help you. You know, it's a community. Get your community manager to do, to do something. That's what we need. We need community. We need somebody that's actually going to pay attention, understand what your players want. Yes, I know we can't have everything. Yes, everybody like, oh yeah, I want max gigas like 2 days. No, like, obviously that's dumb. It's a survival game. I get it. Cool. Yeah, I do understand, like, following the story, but like when it comes down to like server stuff and like server performance, I mean, sorry, but you guys been having nothing but issues this whole time. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up because I can go on and on. I think I'm just gonna make a separate video to kind of like explain a little bit more, for WildCard, and then I'm gonna make another video on this to make it, have a shorter version of this, because this is a big one. This is a really, really big community crunch that came out. So, all right, guys, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blue, or don't, bug it. Appreciate it, every one of you. Thank you. Have a good one. Enjoy. Enjoy ASA. Your small dino quality of life. Yes. Very good.